You bought a box stock car, showed up to race, got gapped by everyone running the same car. And you're sitting there like, how is everyone faster than me? Here's the truth, nobody tells beginners. Box stock is not actually box stock. I'm Action Jackson RC, and today I'm exposing the legal prep work that separates the podium from mid-pack. This is the stuff the fast guys do that you don't. Let's blow this wide open. If you think box stock means buy it off the shelf, put it on the track, and win consistently, that's why you're not winning. Fast guys, they're doing hours of prep work before that car ever sees the track. Is it cheating? Sometimes. But in most clubs, it's 100% legal and expected. You're not competing against box stock cars. You're competing against optimized box stock cars. There's a massive difference. Let me show you what the pros are doing. Here's the legal prep that pros do to every box stock car. First, a full disassembly and inspection. Take the entire car apart. Check for binding. Make sure nothing's too tight or too loose. Factory assembly. It's inconsistent. You're fixing that. This alone makes the car roll smoother and handle more consistently. Most beginners never do this. Ever. Next, differential work. Strip the factory grease from your diffs. Replace it with lighter, faster oils. This reduces drag and makes cornering smoother. Legal? Usually yes. Most box stock rules allow fluid changes. Check your club rules, but this is standard. Then shock rebuilding. Most shocks don't come properly filled from the factory. Pros rebuild them with correct oil weights and add tuning clips if allowed. Better shocks equals better handling equals faster lap times. This is huge and completely legal. And proper setup adjustments. Camber, toe, ride, height. These need to be dialed during practice. Factory settings, they're a starting point, not the finish line. Pros measure everything with precision tools. You're eyeballing it and wondering why you're slow. Don't forget chassis balancing, also known as tweaking. Check left to right, weight distribution. Make sure all four wheels touch the ground evenly. An unbalanced chassis handles unpredictably. This is the difference between why does my car feel weird and this thing hooks like it is on rails. Also, electronics calibration, servo centering, EPA adjustments, clean, secure wiring. Pros even dial down motor power via ESC settings to make the car easier to drive consistently. More power isn't always better. Controllable power wins races. And finally, meticulous maintenance. The pros service their cars after every heat. Not just race day, every heat. Cleaning, checking for worn parts, lubricating correctly. They're obsessive because it works. All of this legal, expected, standard. Now let's talk about the gray area and the stuff that's straight up illegal. First, tire soaking. Some guys soak tires in WD-40 or tire sauce 4 to 6 hours before racing to pre-soften them. Massive grip advantage. Legal? Almost never in box stock. But does it happen? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is the biggest performance boost and the most common cheat. Then there's illegal motor break-in. Soaking or breaking in motors to make them slightly more powerful. Strictly prohibited in box stock. The motor must be stock. And illegal bearing modifications. Removing bearing shields and using speed oils. Reduces drag significantly. Almost always banned in box stock. Here's the thing. These modifications make a huge difference. Your car would be significantly faster, but they're illegal in most box stock classes. Check your club rules. What's allowed varies. Don't assume ask your race director what prep is legal. Some clubs are strict, some are flexible. Know which one you're at. So, here's what separates the actual pros from everyone else. First, tire selection and prep. They have multiple sets for different conditions, different tread patterns, different compounds. They're gluing and saucing them legally just before heats to maximize traction. This is the biggest legal advantage you can have. Second, precise measurements. They use setup tools, ride height gauges, camber tools. They measure everything and log it in a tuning notebook. You're guessing they know. Third, consistency over speed. Pros dial down power to make the car easier to drive clean laps. Consistent lap speed, fast and crash every time. And finally, data-driven tuning. They make small, incremental changes based on track conditions, temperature, surface, tire wear. They're scientists, not just drivers. This is why they're fast. Not because they cheat, because they prepare better than you do. Here's your action plan. Fully disassembled and inspect your car, remove O binding. Change your diff fluids to lighter oils, if it's legal. Rebuild your shocks properly with the correct oils. Dial in your camber, toe, and ride height with tools, not guesses. Balance your chassis and tweak it. Calibrate your electronics precisely. Service your car after every session, not just on race day. And keep a tuning notebook to track what works. And most importantly, ask your race director what prep is legal at your club. Don't assume. Don't guess. Don't show up unprepared and wonder why everyone's faster. Box stock isn't box stock. It's optimized stock. No, you know. If this just changed your whole perspective, smash that like button. Subscribe to Action Jackson RC for the truth they don't tell beginners. See you at the front of the pack.